But they're in the. I didn't know we had a bad gate.
How are you doing?
Talking to Austin. Also named Rob. No, his name is Rob. Yeah, I was playing with in Florida. He goes by Rob. You don't ask people their names. General game courtesy. People will introduce themselves when you're calling. Yep, that first canopy tent. First one right there on your left. No, not that one. The next one. Other way. Canopy tent. The one with the diamonds. The one closer to the barrel. And then he'll have Pox cures. They'll be green and white. Yep. I need one of those. And I let him know you were grabbing one. Because I messaged him too to let him know you were swinging by base to grab one because I got hit. So. But yeah, head up that way. I'll be right back again.
And I put my Bonnie and your fingers the nuts the dirt.
He has a phone call coming through. Talk to you in a minute. Okay, those two are still on the phone, I think. Yep.
Back. Orbit right here. Get after that.
What's up, Brian? How much?
That's why there's a camera.
Where you headed?
So you got it fixed? Laura, no, I knocked on the wall because I heard Laura talking to Bobbert, and I was like, if Bobbert's here, text or call Casey, let him know he's here. She's like, Jenna's got 2 headlights, fucking awesome.
Now I just need to worry about my tail light. Your ear? Fine.
But like when
Like,
I think the next one they do is the deal for you. So actually, some of them have to go. That's how you can. Oh,
So where's everybody at?
I'm still at that checkpoint that I sent on the map. I'm not logged in right now.
Okay. Oh, right on.
Come on, but you know, not working on the wall. What? One thing though, at least he doesn't buy something. He'll never call you for a gram. It'll always be 3, 4, 5 grams at a time. It'd never be a small amount. He doesn't like having to go without. He takes a big ass. He rips. I've watched that motherfucker kill a gram in a day. I was handing it to Booble for a cushion. Oh, I didn't do it. No, you just have to give all the deals to everybody. Yay.
it's just a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean a little bit more. I'm just walking on the stage. Oh, what?
All right. So awesome. Where are you headed? Oh yeah, and you backed out because you were sick.
Someday.
Yeah, I got the pox, and as soon as I threw up in my head, my blood turned red. I was like, "Yep, I'm getting off until somebody can bring me a cure, like right to me, because there's no way in hell I'm even making it to my base."
Nope. No, you won't make it.
Because I started putting my base together.
Nice.
I was actually out collecting the supplies for the fucking wall to build up the walls and shit. I had to ditch my truck in Zapruder and Zap just to fucking get out of the gas. It's literally sitting on the side of the main road in the middle of Zap.
Okay.
But I
We'll get you squared away.
that thing. I just don't know like that. Don't get me wrong, you ain't never given no wrong. But these guys is always there for me. These guys always help me when I need.
If you're talking awesome, I can't hear you.
Like that, and they want me to ask everybody else to get the same deal. We do that for everybody. Okay. And
I
you
was
said
saying,
I
if you're talking, I can't hear you.
First time I got to this. Well, what Zach failed to tell you because he didn't want to listen on the phone, that more than just that. I have that. I do have one. Like, more than that. Just look.
That's yeah.
Oh, I told him you got more and you got plenty. It's just I don't know what kind of.
Yeah, you have more than one kind of that.
I got this one I'm getting rid of, which is
With us?
bread.
We always get it.
That's 4 grams on top, but it's not. It got 6 grams crammed inside of it.
And I let him try this kind that I got from you the last time. I think
That had the same as me, didn't like what like the powderiness of this, so we just traded dabs. So this much to take care of it. We get pretty much. So I just switched it on here. That's why I got this to get rid of too. But I just figured I'd wait to come down and tell everybody what But this is what you and Zach already tried. I do have little grammars down here, but we just smoked these. All right, we don't need
Bruh, 60 with me.
trying to get the confirmation
Credit card.
Zach if you wanted all of the 100 or just the 60.
that's
Just the 60, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But wedding cake.
Which is delicious.
Jesus. Oh, snuff it off.
It's just like the other day.
All
And
that?
just like we.
Oh, tastes good.
This one's cooking monster. This one's okay. This one is not bad.
Go eat your Mickey D's and get out of my face. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing.
And we're gonna smoke some of this stuff. That's for sure.
Want to get a mouse nugget? Baby, what's up, blue ash?
Oh, confirm.
Yes. But
One smells
it
like
don't taste the greatest, but it gets the job done for sure. And then
Next to your
Yeah.
phone.
it just don't taste good.
you're better than a
Planted in here.
I only smoked it once, so I
Sorry.
can't answer that one honestly. Like it in a blunt.
I'm gonna mute my end, guys. I got a lot of activity over here.
You're good, man.
I'm
I turned you down a
listening
little
now.
bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute my end. And if you need anything, Rob, just let me know.
But yeah, my
I'll be
computer's
listening. You just won't be able to hear me.
Oh, you actually ran out of gas? Oh, okay. Done doing a lot of driving. So you've been doing a lot of driving. Cool. Well, we're meeting over there for him, right? Okay. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, I noticed that too. Yeah, I've done that a few times. Game's got jokes, man. That sucks. Nice. Okay. Where am I at? To find out where the fuck am I? 89. We're at 22. Yeah, just north of Servo, or Servo, just north of Servo. Ooh, bummer. Where at? Oh, wait. Gotcha. Okay. Just north of there, so I need to turn. Mm-hmm. Cool. Oh man, that's a bitch. Oh, cool. So I guess it doesn't take them long to respawn. Did anybody go by that spot to pick up my stuff, the stuff from the truck? It's down there by Electro, in the middle of the road. There should be a bunch of tires and a barrel full of it's got a VS-89 and some ammo. Okay, I'll go check. I think I'm passing through Servo now. Or at least I should be. Right? Okay. So I'm almost to. I'm just south of that. That's okay, I can get there. Cervigino. I'm almost to Cervigino. Oh shit. I made it just to Nobo. Where am I at now? Shit. Nova. Okay, I just made it to Nova. But I think that's the wrong direction, right? No. Now we're going the wrong direction. That is, and that ain't gonna be any good. So. A weird craving to make popcorn. Does that have a weird craving to make popcorn? Oh yeah, that's annoying as shit. I was super fortunate. I was driving down the road one day and I saw one of those popcorn makers. It's one of the mini versions that it still stands up. But I took it just for scrap, but I plugged it in and it turned on. They threw it away because they didn't want to clean it. But I soaked it in some degreaser and cleaned the shit out of that thing. Works great. I mean, I've wanted one my entire life too. No, I mean, I used to use the shit out of it, but I lost my front teeth, so now I can't chew on anything. Yeah, goddamn dental work is so fucking expensive. It's like only the rich motherfuckers can have that shit. I'm like, motherfucker. Goddamn glitching bitch. Does it really? Because it's long range. Where the fuck am I? I think I found a survivor. No, it's a zombie.
I'm logging in now. Awesome.
What was it get you all together? 5, right? 5.
What the fuck?
I'll close Prince Creek down tomorrow morning, and then I'm gonna head out there.
It's about 2.5.
Then,
3. There. I can keep it in the center. And the fucking over. See that? Didn't I say 2.5? Almost 3. Look at that. You want to see that? 2.5 to almost 3. You got 2.5 almost on the bottom.
Caleb took it.
for her appointment, her
In me,
You want
he
more than
took
that
it.
21?
Yeah, the dentist appointment for Amelia in Meadville.
Yeah.
That was Caleb who took us, because I remember because we had smoke in Carrie's car and we were getting high the whole ride out.
All right,
I was fucking blitzed by the time we got there. And then Caleb went to go do something while we were at the dentist appointment. That's why we didn't chill in the car.
Look at that.
I know you had an appointment for Owen or something at the same place on the same day or some shit. Owen goes to the same doctor. In the field to the left of the truck, coming towards the truck.
No. You just ate, Amelia. Don't be trying to eat plastic.
Driver's side of the truck in the field. I'm almost to the truck.
60.
Your truck.
Yo.
I'm standing next to your truck.
Maybe $67 in freaking food from McDonald's.
Get more, I guess. You want to try to squish it to the side if I can? Yeah.
Seriously, you believe that? I paid
Awesome.
like. or I spent
Yeah, my truck's over there.
$67.
That's where I got hit. I didn't realize I was in the gas and I just bailed. I just fucking bolted. But alrighty, I'm gonna go get my truck back.
Go all the way.
I'm good now.
Nugget had Big Mac for Beth, and then I had 2 triple cheeseburgers and a 4-piece strip.
Alrighty, fellas, I'm gonna go get my truck, head back to my base, and get off for a bit. I got company right now.
57.
Appreciate you, though. Awesome. Appreciate you too, Brian, for giving me the pox here.
Patoba?
A lightsaber.
I think I just made it to
I think I did
Pato.
one.
Ratanui? I think I'm headed your way.
It's a stand used to eat the bong. It's just
Ratanui?
and I have toasters stored in it.
Alright, I'm right next to Zapadui. Zapra.
I'm waiting for the.
Danoya?
I still have.
Zapra. There you go. That's what they were saying that one.
Oh, plus I spent like
It had looked like
$45 for freaking country there.
How much was what you ordered from Amazon?
somebody needs to take your spending card away.
We're doing it intentionally.
Trying to build my credit.
We're trying to get it up, and we're trying to make the first use a little larger, and then we'll bring it down to smaller charges on the card to keep it until the big charge is paid off. I need her
Gotcha,
credit
sure.
to be active as fast as possible, and the easiest way to do that is to start using the card immediately.
Zach, you push on the table, brother.
No, I'm not.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. My weight is centered over the arm of the chair.
I just stopped for a second and watched that fucking wiggle and move my number.
Yeah, there's people moving near you. The whole floor shook. Amelia, go sit in your area like I said.
Now I feel like I fucked that up because now my digits still moving.
Size that.
Because she's still standing there moving around by you.
That is 25,
But
11.
it's got nothing to be pushed on the keyboard attached to the table.
No, the keyboard, the part that I'm pushing on is centered over top of this. I'd have to be pushing over here to throw off the table.
66.
Plus, they're keyboard keys, light touch. If I fucking press on them bitches, I'm gonna fuck them up.
Thanks.
These bitches are sensitive as fuck.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Oh. I'm gonna check out these barracks here real quick. Since I'm here, might as well. They might have some. Might have some good shit. MBG henchman. You need a pole. I'm sorry, a wood log. You need 62 stone. I'll hang on. Hold on. I'll tell you in a second. Yeah. It's medium stone, not small stone. Any rock with a either a sledgehammer or a pickaxe. Make it. Okay, 32 large stone, 6 logs, a pickaxe, metal wire, rope, 60 nails, 3 logs. Yeah, it's a. So you start with it. You got to make the flagpole kit with. Okay, yeah, because I got one at the base you can use if you didn't already get it. And then anywhere you put it is where you put it. It doesn't have to be inside or outside. It just where. I guess. I guess. I never thought about it like that. If they wanted to, they could just dismantle it. Yeah. And if you wanted to put it in the center, which would make sense, that way, everything near there would be okay and stick around. That's good. Jungle Boogie. Do you need an M4 bayonet? I mean, I can sharpen it to make it worn, but it's not pristine. Okay. I hear you. Hey, field transceiver in pristine condition too. Four. That's it. It sucks because there's only 4 slots in the thing. Although I haven't tried to like hook it up in the back of the thing, so you might have like 8 that you can do. 45 rounds. A Amy? What the fuck? You hit me, bitch. I'm gonna shoot you in the face with my DMR. Right through the fucking temple. Bitch. Oh my god. Bitch, that's not good. Where's your base at? Or where you started? Oh, okay. Zaprodonian. Okay. Yeah, I'm right there. I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, okay. I see it. Oh. Bless you. God damn it, you piece of shit. Just glitched me into a fucking tree. I'm fine, but it's just irritating as shit. Yep. Hello. Nice little setup. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Huh. That's clever. I like that. And it'll make it so that nobody can get in. What about, oh, and you got a wall up there. Okay. Yeah, so you got to put the log in the middle and beat it with a sledgehammer, and then you can add the rest of the logs and the rocks, and then you build that up, and then you can raise the flag and put it. It does. Damn. Yep. As soon as you walked away from it, too. It's the mecca of they they do a good job, right? Like it protects it from the weather, and if you put it in there, it doesn't like decay as fast. That's good. Yeah, I try to use them, but you can't access them without having them in your hand, and it takes too long to to holster shit and then pick it up and then put it in your hand and then you know what I mean. Military base. Ooh, I found where was I? Where the fuck was I? Oh shit. I want to say, no, it wasn't Electro. Crap. Oh, it's yeah, up here, MB Kaminsk. If you go to MB Kaminsk, I think I remember seeing like 4 or 5 of them up there. I just couldn't grab them all. Yeah. Yeah, if it makes some fucking room, I'd love to go back. Well, you got to get boxes and tents, right? And somehow I lost my FX45. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Right. Fucking loophole bastards. Make it easy for us. Please. I think I'm going to run back to base. Yeah, they should. Yeah, they got jokes because you could I could have I mean I'd be stacking that shit from floor to ceiling, from end to end. Yeah. Hell, and if I had nails and fucking boards, I'd be making shelves and putting shit on shelves, and hell, they'd be hanging shit, you know. Yep. All right, I'm gonna run back to my spot and drop off all my shit there, and then I'm gonna go. Where's there another truck? Because I need to get one. Okay. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you must have hit it like it. Sometimes I've done that where like I didn't even hit anything, but it thinks I thought it like it glitched thinking I hit something, and it's usually something small that you didn't see, like a fucking. Uh, yep. Well, because I don't know how. I don't think it affects that though. You know? Yeah. You would think that everything would go bad if you wrecked the fucking car. Yeah. If you wreck the car, so is there? But yeah, they don't. The game is fucking weird. Oh, I can do Discord, can't I? Okay. Bitch. All right. So we here. Yep. And the roof too. That'll get you. Did you really? I'm not too far. I can come and do you. I mean, if you get enough wood, you should build the wall all the way around the fucking. Yeah. Really. I didn't want to check your damn pulse, stupid. Ugh. I've done that a few times. At least they give you the option to wiggle yourself out, you know? Because that would just suck. You fucked up and glitched yourself into that, and then you're stuck like that for the rest of the game. You can't eat, can't shoot, can't do nothing. At least they think of something. So... Nova Petrova, right? Do you know how to do like the group on the I Survive? Because we could do that where we point things out that way. I don't know. Do you like topographical? I haven't even registered. Okay. Bat SP Rad. Oh, that's where you're marking a car. What? So I got it set up, and I can actually see where you are. Oh, okay. So it needs a battery, a spark plug, and a radiator. Okay, okay. There's another base down south. Okay. No, that's good. Yeah. That's, if it's official, fuck them, right? share alike, right? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not like the greatest thing about this game is everything's like infinite. It just takes you a while to re-get everything. For me, it's the not dying. I don't care about the stuff. I just don't want to die. Nice. Okay. Where the fuck am I? I am that way. I'm going that way, and you go that way. I go down. Because it's, I mean, it's if you're really going through a lot of towns, you're gonna get shit real quick. Yeah. So a good thing to do in that is to go around and get the helicopter crashes, because more often than not, I find an ammo can, and that ammo can has got everything. Well, not everything, but the majority of everything. Well, it's infinite. I mean, it's reusable ammo, for the most part, unless you lose it. But it's one of the smartest sort of weapons. Well, long range, medium to long range, medium to short range, because it's quiet, reusable. The only downside, the major downside, is it's a bitch to reload. I'm sure over time. Mm-hmm. All they boop, done. Oh, what the hell? Yep, you did. 762 Carney mask. All I want some fireworks. I've got one, and I had two, and I was planning on having like a little firework display, but I was like bored, so I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do one," and I'm sure I'll find more. But no, not yet. I'm trying, but I always keep my eye open. But no around. Oh yeah. Yeah. If it's over in this area, I may have put that there. Not that I'm saying, oh, I can't. I want my fucking tent back. I'm just saying, I did come through here, and I think I left it, but either way. Oh yeah, I'm all right. Base, ADD. Goddamn. Oh, I gutted and purged my room today, and I I fight the ADD, and it a lot of times I get like time blindness where I start playing my game and I forget, and then before I know it, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, well, fuck, I'm not working anymore. Uh, and but today I got right up on there, and I had the ADD and the OCD going at the same time, and so I couldn't stop a project until I was done with it. But I kept bouncing from project to project, so I would get. It was so frustrating, but I'm glad I feel more less claustrophobic, if that makes any sense. Mhm. Just we all we do is have stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff, and a bunch of shit that just ends up in the fucking closet, and you don't even use it. It disappears, and you don't even know. And then I have like memories and stuff like that that I will don't bring out and touch all the time. My comics and my Marvel cards and stuff like that, but collectibles. But I don't really. You play too? Oh, dude, I've been dying to get something to go in and play more. Oh, really? I don't have a whole lot. The one card I do want is Phage the Untouchable to go with my zombie deck, but what the fuck did I do? Well, my buddy comes back from Connecticut, which I think he did. He called me today. He's like, dude, his cousin is like trying to. Originally started just okay. She a week after he was there, she comes up to him and goes, "So you've been here a week and you haven't slept with me yet? What's the deal?" And he's like, "Wait a minute, you're my fucking cousin. We're family. That doesn't work. It doesn't go that way." Yeah. And so now she's like, he just texted me. She's blacked out, drunk, passed out on the floor, and she's overweight, and he can't lift her. I feel so bad for the guy, but mhm. Yep. Which sucks. You should be able to fix it without setting it up, but just told him he should Baker act her. Just get her the help she needs. You know, it's gonna suck, and they're gonna hate you. She's gonna hate you. You know, at least until maybe she comes with it and gets her shit together. Yeah, well, and it's fine. I mean, if she's incapable of getting her shit together, then don't push her. But right, like, at least have to try. If she's a drunk, she's overweight. She doesn't take care of herself. The house is in 15 years of neglect. You know, act that way. Yeah, I did that. One day I wrecked my truck, and it was full of planks and logs, and I took them all out of the car because I had done that before, where the car just disappeared, and I was like, oh well, I learned my lesson, and so I took everything out, and when I went back, all the logs were gone. Everything that I dropped, the wood and all that stuff, it had disappeared. I was like, God damn. But the stuff I kept, that I was able to get out, put them in the barrels and shit, and I wasn't super far from my base, so it made it that much easier. But just part of the game, man. Bullshit part of the game, but it's still part of the game. I'm actually starting to get hungry. Might go get something to eat quick. Am I going? I don't know. I'm going to hell in a handbasket, that's for sure. Yeah, my buddy's like, he just wants to keep coming. He wants to come back, and I'm like, you need to not. You need to just stay up there, and you're gonna be homeless down here, and you're gonna have no car. You're gonna be homeless down here, and you're gonna have nowhere to stay. At least up there, you can deal with her being crazy and needing you to be just fucking get her drunk or just ignore her and just stay in your room. Yeah, he runs from conflict and hard work. At least it appears to us. So anytime there's a rough patch in his life, he just kind of runs. And he ran to Colorado and he was there for a couple of years and everything was great. And then he got a kid and she started ripping him off for child support and like damn. So now he's like really fucked. Like you're gonna have to find a job that's gonna work you to the bone physically and pay you $1,000 a week, or you're going to have to find 2 or 3 jobs that are going to pay you the same amount. It sucks, but that's just the way it's going to have to be, bud. Nobody's going to come save you, man. If I win the lottery, I'll help him out, obviously. It's because he's my friend. He's my buddy. I've known him since 3rd grade. He's basically family. But I'm broke, man. I got a job that I work like 2 or 3 days a week. I only make about $100 a week, if that. I'm basically negative in all my bank accounts. My credit's going to shit. I'm going to lose everything because I don't have any money coming in. And I'm incapable of working for anybody. I'm going to lose my shit and I'm probably going to go fucking postal if I'm forced to have another job where I'm going to work for somebody who's going to do absolutely nothing, yell at me about doing all this shit that I'm not doing, even though they're not doing anything to do themselves. And they want me to take advantage of their customers. I can't do it. I got a call from a customer that I got because I was a generator tech before. Back in September, they fired me, but this customer called me. He was like, "Yeah, he had a problem," and I told him he needs to call the company because if the company forgot to do something, which is basically putting a lug nut in the transfer switch, that's kind of important. If the wires aren't touching right, they could arc and cause a fire. At any rate, he called the company and they basically were trying to charge him to come back out there to fix a problem that they had made. I don't get how you can do that. I realize there are a lot of people that don't want to work hard, and there are a lot of people who can't work hard, and it sucks when you have to work hard and somebody isn't pulling their weight, you know. But I wish more people had served in the military, and even then, I mean, I've had people that worked in the military, been in the military, and they don't see the whole. You're only as strong as your weakest person. We got a bunch of broke, sore, beaten up people, and the only way you can really help people nowadays is with money. I mean, you could give them. I could give you all my time in the world, but that ain't gonna fix your problem if your bills are piling up and you need to repair things, and you know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Nope. I sure don't feel free. That's why I can't work for anybody anymore, because I don't feel free. I feel indebted to them. I feel like I'm their slave. Like they get to talk to me and tell me whatever the fuck they want, whenever the fuck they want. I'm like, I'm sorry, aren't we supposed to be a fucking team? Like, why do I have to come into work when I'm supposed to go do a job that you told me I had to go do a job, and the parts aren't there? Why do I have to go hunt for the fucking parts? You know, why aren't you answering your phone at 6 o'clock in the morning when if I'm supposed to be there at 7, why the hell don't you show up or answer your phone till 10:30? It's insane that management thinks that they have the entitlement to sit on their ass and do nothing. If you own the company, disappear. Go on vacation and collect your paycheck. You're right. You owned that thing. You earned it, right? Fine. That's retirement for you. But if you're the manager, the general manager, or the district manager, motherfucker, yeah, lead by example, bitch. And you can't talk to anybody about anything. You can't say, I don't agree with the way you're doing that. I think that I know there's a better way. Yeah. And they're not even willing to accept that there's a chance that there might be an easier way. I learned that shit back when I was in working for Papa John's. So I've got like 12 or 13 years with Papa John's on and off, in different states and stuff like that. And so Papa John's has a specific way that they stretch their dough. And it's an actual where you kind of have to interlock your fingers, and you have to roll the dough over on top of itself to kind of make the crust look the way it does. And if you don't do it right, it doesn't come out right and it looks like shit. And they pride themselves on making the same pie in no matter where they are across the planet, because they're global now. So I tried over every restaurant, every Papa John's that I ever worked at, and every manager that I ever worked for. I tried to look and learn the way they tried to tell me, they tried to teach me. But every single manager always harped on, why aren't you doing it the way they want you to? Why aren't you doing it the way that they tell you to do it? I can't do it the way you tell me to do it. But I learned after looking at everybody's way they do it, I made my own way to doing it. And I can promise you that I was the only person that I have personally met in any of the stores that I worked at, which is probably 15 to 20 different stores over 12 or 13 years of working for them, that can handle stretching Papa John's dough, all different sizes, for Super Bowl Sunday, which is like 300 pie hours back to back for 3 hours. So 300 pies, so like 900 pies over a 4-hour period. I did that all by myself without losing a bit of control, a bit of quality, and a bit of speed. Nothing was late. They didn't have to wait for me for shit. And I was doing that my way. So when they say, "Oh, you have to do it the fucking by the book," no, the fuck I don't. If I can get from A to D without even touching C, I'm going to get to A to D without touching C, because that's an extra step I didn't have to do. It's saving me time and energy, and it's making me money technically, because I'm not having to work any harder. But they don't like that shit. They don't want you to. They don't like when you think outside the box or think for your fucking self. Yeah. So we can. Yep. They realized that slavery never disappeared. No, no, and I mean in not even just in the broad terms of things. I mean in the direct, like, slaves. We They got smart, right? They realized that whips and chains and being brutal with these people wasn't the way to do it. You dumb them down. You give them the illusion of freedom, and then you take a bunch of shit away from them and make them fucking work for you. And that's why the Rothschilds and the BlackRock and all those other motherfuckers, you know, they're they do everything. Everything goes through them. And yeah, that's to me that seems like uh, a backward system. That doesn't seem like democracy, if you ask me. That doesn't seem like for the people. So that sounds like what? Well, you see, that's the thing is, all right. So hear me out, and before you pass judgment on me, communism isn't bad. What's bad about communism is the people that are running it. The base term of communism is community. And if we were more focused on community and instead of individuality or what I can do for myself, we would have a much better and stronger society. Now, is communism the answer? No. But is democracy? No, it's not either. It's the people that are we're allowing the people in charge. Yeah. And that's another thing that drives me fucking nuts about um, working for people. It's like if you're gonna not show up at 7 o'clock, but I have to show up at 7 o'clock, then I'm not gonna take my lunch and I'm gonna go home a half an hour early. You know what I mean? Well, no, you have to take your lunch. Why do the fuck I have to do it? Why do I have to take my lunch? Oh, the government says you have to. Yeah, yeah, okay. You're gonna take it out of my paycheck anyway, right? Yeah, but they don't want you to do that. They don't want you to go home early. Okay. Where's the difference? If you can bend that rule, I can bend this rule, right? If somebody can explain to me how it was supposed to work, I will be gladly and shut my mouth and go back to being a good little slave to the system. But no one can actually explain to me why it's different. Uh-huh. Yeah. It's a way for them to could keep us in controlling in line and get money out of our pockets. Hmm. Yeah. I'm trying to fight for my disability through the VA, and then I'm fucking done. I'm get my money and retire on Social Security and stack my money. And as soon as I can afford to buy a property out in the middle of Alaska, that's what I'm doing. I'll buy some property in Alaska, or hell, I might even buy property. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go because they ain't gonna catch me. They ain't gonna find me up there in Alaska. I've learned enough about the apocalypse and shit like that. I guess you stay mobile, so that's what I'm gonna do. But if I can, I'll retire in Ireland, man. I want to go back so bad. I, oh, dude, the funny thing is, I was actually looking for properties out there just for tits and giggles, and I found a 76 villa resort for $80,000. I tried to get my family to sell everything. Let's go out there and live in a freaking Costa Rican uh, villa resort thing. We just Airbnb, we fix up all of them, Airbnb a bunch of them. Yeah, and then we get to live rent free for basically for the rest of our lives, and we're living on a coast, and all we have to do is like, you know, fix things here and there. Don't think so. That sucks. I don't think I have any, to be honest. Oh, okay. Did somebody leave a dry backpack with a fishing rod and a KS-74? Was that you? Okay. It's at base, or my base anyway. Right by the fire pit. Nope. Sorry. Yep. It's unfortunate, but necessary. Well, what I'll start doing is saving every bit of ammo now. And I think I'm going to stop using the LAR. So that way, if you guys need anything like specific. The pistol, yeah. Yeah, me too. The FX45 is good, man. It's a little bit stronger than the M4. I mean the M-Lock and the CR75. Although the CR75 is better than the M-Lock, in my opinion. God, there's no space anywhere. I've got too much shit. I think. I think so. Let me double check. Yes, and a weapons kit, a belt, a bag, a thing of bacon, and a bunch of 45s. Oh, and an S-Bell mag. Bummer. Oh, I had. It just so happens I had a pox in my car. I could have brought him, and he wouldn't have had to even go by. Oh, would you look at that? I need to eat. How the fuck? The zombies spawned on the fucking roof? Yeah, I just thought I've been in the base however long we've been talking on, and I was standing there in the window, and he just now shows up and starts screaming. Can I do this? I can. You should be able to combine the powdered milks. Right? Yep. Yeah, that would make sense. But no, God forbid. You say it's supposed to be a realistic game, but yet you're not doing anything to make it so. Yeah, I think so. somehow adding a holster and a canteen to a belt makes it smaller. So it takes up 3 slots that way. Oh, it's still 3 slots. Okay, never mind. It just looks smaller. Wait, why can't I now put it in there? Because it's got shit on it? You mean I can't put a holster or a canteen in it? That's some bullshit. I mean, it does prevent you from having that infinite loop of, you know, having shit. But I think you could still manage to put a limit on how much you can put in. Like, you should still be able to put a full backpack in your car, right? You should be able to put stuff that's like you should be able to put like pants that are full of shit in your backpack. But you shouldn't be able to put a case inside a case, inside a case, and inside a case that's got a bunch of stuff that's inside a pair of pants that's inside your trunk that's inside the car. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be able to do that, but right, but that's the only thing you can do that to. Yeah, well, you know, whatever. I'm not bitching anymore. I do that too much. I complain about shit all the time. Stop. You know, I really don't think I found a lot of 5.56. Like overall, I've got 260. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. It's like, where the fuck is all the 5.56? Although it makes sense because it would be, you wouldn't have as much American version weapons or ammo, I guess. No need to underestimate or overanalyze the damn game. Yeah, you got a point. Okay. What could fix an NVG head strap? Leather kit? No. It's not electrical, it's not leather, it's not duct tape, it's not epoxy. Yeah, I thought it would be too. It's probably not. Not a tire repair kit. Maybe a torch? Nope, doesn't fix that either. Okay. Yeah, probably just doesn't get fixed. Alright. I found 1, 2, 3. I found a handful of 5.56 boxes in my stuff. I said I thought I didn't have any, but I found in my stuff a bunch of 5.56 rounds. Got to consolidate them. Yeah, the big truck. Yeah, it's fucked up. It did. I had to abandon it. But I'm hoping that all of the fucking when I was going to pick up what's his name? The guy you gave the pox to. Is it? Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Word. No, I did not remember that, but thank you. Cool. 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 That's what's up. What? You don't say. Well, I guess that's what we're doing, right? We're going to pick it up the storage. No, no, I have, I think I have like one or two, but I've never actually tried it. I should. That way I can get the full Daisy experience. But how do you do it? Probably. Oh yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Oh really? Damn. Make a suit out of what? Oh, out of like the leather and stuff. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, I got pig leather, pigtail. Got it. Should. Yeah, I got a sledgehammer. If you can't find one, you're welcome to have mine or use it or whatever. Um, Same as the pickaxe. I got a pickaxe in here too. Sledge. It took me forever to find that sledge. It really did. Can you repair the locks? Is it electrical repair kit or damn? Really? Why can't everything be repaired? Sucks. Mm-hmm. Would make sense too. Oh, okay. Never mind. Like I'm trying to add the wire to the gate to make a gate, and I'm like, why is it not attaching to it? It was because there was already one there. What? Uh-oh. I know I have a 3-1. You can steal one of the ones off the fence around here. Okay. Are you laggy by any chance? Weird. My just running around is like choppy. What's driving you nuts? Oh. Up, Shadow.
Not much. You guys still on?
Yeah.
I'm getting
I'm
ready to get
sorting
back
shit.
on.
He's sorting shit. We're sorting
Feel it.
shit.
Oh, yeah, I had some buddies over.
Nice.
We picked up a new game on Steam.
What's that?
Downloading mods on it. Just Skyrim Anniversary Edition.
Oh, right on.
It was gonna be that or Grounded, and I was just like, I've been wanting to play my Skyrim.
Yeah.
I had it on. First got the laptop. I had Game Pass Ultimate,
Uh,
and I had the cloud gaming and the PC gaming with it. So I was just using that. But when that ran out, I decided that I was gonna fully switch over to Steam. So I had Skyrim, and then I lost it, and I got it back again.
oh, nice. It's Kismet. Okay, so that's that.
The weather out there is fucking crazy. So much snow on the ground out here.
Oh, yeah. Must be nice. It was almost 80 today.
I fucking wish.
No, you don't. It was like 98% humidity, so it felt like ass. Now, if you had 80 with
I
like,
can deal with 80. 80, I'm outside on the fucking mini bike and the moped, riding around doing dumb shit.
nice,
But it's like
30.
20 degrees outside right now, maybe less, probably less, with like probably a foot and a half of snow on the ground. Oh shit, I'm hitting buttons I don't mean to be.
Yeah, I could see that being rough. I lived in South Dakota for a year and a half or so. Yeah, my first winter up there, it jumped like 6 or 7 feet of snow. Or something, 5 feet.
We got a
probably.
winter
It
like
was
that a couple of
crazy.
years ago. I was
5
working
6 feet.
for a landscaping and plowing company, and they got hit up in New York with like a foot and a half overnight.
Wow.
And it was so bad that they had to shut down the schools and shit, and they were paying us double pay and hazard pay to go out and shovel off the roofs of these schools so they didn't collapse.
Nice.
So I ended up walking home. I worked 18 and a half hours that night. Anything over 12 hours is automatic overtime pay on top of that.
Hell yeah.
And so I worked like 18 and a half hours. I ended up having like $1,000, $1,500 paycheck for a day's work.
Wow. That's a good feeling.
Yeah, it was nice. Came home, went out to dinner. I was living by myself then. Went out, got myself something to eat somewhere nice. I think I went to like Texas Roadhouse or some shit like that.
Nice.
And then I went and bought a new Xbox and took 2 days off of work and played Xbox for 2 days.
Hell yeah. That's the way to do it.
But when they called me and they're like, "You want to work today?" I was like, "How many hours I put in yesterday?" She was like 18 and a half. I was like, "You think I want to work today?" She's like, "I'll see you, I'm assuming sometime around Wednesday, Thursday." Probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep and I will see you later.
Pretty much, except for I pretty much smoked a bunch of weed and ate some mushrooms and played Xbox.
Nice. I need to get some more of those, to be honest with you.
They're not hard to get out here anymore. With New York having recreational legal marijuana, they're also doing the psilocybin mushrooms as well. So you can get like mushroom infused candy bars and shit up at the Indian reservations.
Nice. Maybe I'll wire you some money and you'd send me them.
I have some mushrooms I got from a buddy of mine. Like I got 4.5 grams of mushrooms from a buddy of mine a couple weeks ago that I ended up giving to another buddy of mine because I don't do mushrooms anymore. I like hallucinogens. I do a lot of acid. Was never really big on mushrooms, but I did a lot of acid and DMT. And when I had my kid, I stopped doing that shit and was like, once she's old enough to move out, then maybe. But
Right.
you can't raise a kid and trip for 8 hours. Just doesn't work
No.
out.
No, it doesn't work very well.
So it was
Yeah,
one of
that's
those
kind of
take
bad
care, got to
parenting
take care of
101.
the kid, got to put the heavy shit away. It is
Yep.
nighttime. Fuck.
It is. It's been nighttime for a while, so I think the sun's coming up. Yeah, it's coming up.
I'm lagging hard. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get on. Like I said, I just downloaded Skyrim, and for some reason, Skyrim and Fallout, I can run all the mods I want. Something about DayZ, it does not like me downloading mods.
Really?
It just lags out really hard. So I got my Skyrim downloading 568 mods for my Skyrim, and I think it's fucking with my computer because I just froze.
Could be, yeah.
Doesn't help, probably. I don't have the fan on the computer right now either, like I used. Probably overheating already. Just from all the mods.
Yeah, you don't want to push it too hard.
You were kicked off the game, BattleEye client not respond. So my BattleEye isn't working again. This is like the third time in the last week I've had this happen. I had to uninstall and reinstall BattleEye. I tried that. It worked the first time, but the second time I went to go do it, it just wouldn't launch BattleEye for some reason. It kept saying failed due to BattleEye, failed due to BattleEye. I had to uninstall and reinstall BattleEye, and then it worked. And now I got to do it every couple of days, or it just stopped working. I don't know what the fuck.
Wow.
I sent him a
wonder if
message about it, and I sent the crash reports in. I just haven't got a response yet. I was gonna hop on, but looks like I'm frozen fucking solid right now.
Yay.
It kicked me out the game, and now it's showing me the DayZ home screen and the loading bar. It isn't doing it.
It doesn't like you.
Not right now. It does not. No. Which is surprising because usually it only acts like this when they've got the PlayStation running, but the PlayStation isn't on right now. Neither is the big TV. Usually I got three smart TVs, a PS5, a laptop, all running at the same time hooked to my Wi-Fi. And right now it's just the two smart TVs and the laptop. I shouldn't be running this slow. What in the fuck? Doing all kinds of weird shit.
It's possessed. You should have it exercised. This computer is clear.
I have exercised the demons.
Exercise the thing.
I was just watching those movies the other day.
Oh yeah.
Fucking love Ace Ventura. Anything Jim Carrey, honestly. He's fucking hilarious.
He's definitely gonna go down right there next to Robin Williams,
Chris Farley, Robin
Chris
Williams.
Farley. Yeah, all of them. He's gonna go right next to them as the greatest, one of the greatest. Damn it, motherfucker.
I got my walls up for my doorway, at least the base walls. I got to get them stacked. I'm gonna wait though, because I told. Did you know where I found my truck at?
Yeah,
Over in that warehouse parked right next to right next to where the truck was. I'm taking that over as my base.
Okay, cool.
It
So you
the
and him are
password on
gonna
the
be
gate
close
if you
to each
guys
other.
need anything. Yeah, the password on the gate if you guys need anything is 1994.
1994. Okay.
I don't have a whole lot yet, but I'm getting there. Definitely getting there. The next time I get on, I'm heading over to the coast to try to find some shit. Because I know a spot where there's a sea chest and some tools and shit, and I saw a generator while I was over there.
Oh yeah, I'm just emptying out and organizing a little bit of shit. And then I'm gonna go try and get that crap I left. If it's even still there. Which I'm sure it should
Yep.
be. I don't think there's a lot of people on this map that are just gonna start running and taking shit, but it also could have
No.
respawned. I mean, it's only been what 48 hours since I wrecked.
Oh, the server's name is the owner's gamer tag. So if you go
Okay.
onto Steam and you type in the name of the server and people, it'll pop right up. It's his actual gamer tag if you ever need to reach out to him.
Oh, right on. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Yeah, I ran into, I don't know who he was. It wasn't the server owner, but I ran into someone earlier today, and that's what he was saying. If you need to get a hold of the server owner, his name, his gamer tag is the name of the server.
Oh, right on.
Just let him know you're one of the people that plays on his server. Like if he doesn't actually have a bot set up to tell if somebody PvPs, you got to report it to him.
Oh, gotcha.
And then he's got to go check his logs. He doesn't have any Discord set up for it. No bot, nothing like that.
Right on. Well, that's good. I think generally speaking, most people are cool with like not doing that shit.
But yeah, when I do a server, which I'm probably going to be getting one here, and probably Monday actually. I'm thinking I'm going to get a 20 slot server. And I'm going to get it set up, no mods, vanilla. Well, not vanilla. I'm going to do some slight loot alterations and shit like that. I'm going to turn on some stuff that doesn't usually come turned on, like Christmas trees and Santa Rex and shit.
Oh, that's cool.
You know,
Yeah.
the basic stuff in the code that you don't need mods for. It's just stuff that's there that's turned off that you can turn on if you want.
Right on.
But I'm going to keep it mod free and vanilla so people can join. I'm going to do 20 slots and I'm going to make a Discord for it. That way, and then once it's set up, I'll let you guys know and you guys can invite people over. I'll do PvE Monday through Friday and then PvP weekends at military bases with no base rating.
Nice. That's good.
That way we have a little bit of a mixed world, you know, for them days when you feel like doing some PvP but don't feel like having to go to a different server.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
And then I'm going to turn I'll turn the vehicles on mine so that all the vehicles spawn in with all of the shit on them with 100%. So everything spawns in fully complete with pristine parts.
Cool.
Shit like that. I have a bunch of shit on my laptop for coding and modding and shit. That's why I'm really big on the mods.
Yeah.
But for some reason, it's just DayZ. Any of my other games, I can run them perfectly fine. But DayZ fucking tells me to go fuck myself if I try to run a mod. I tried to run literally just a graphic mod, something that doesn't affect the server. It only affects my end, so I can use it on any server, and it still crashed.
Wow.
And it was just one mod. All it did was smooth out the texture a little bit.
Interesting.
I was like, what in the fuck is going on with my shit? I'm gonna be upgrading. I'm done with this shit. Honestly, this laptop's pissing me off. It was given to me as a gift, so it was free. I can't really complain, but it doesn't run what I need it to do. And the person I got it from said that if I find somebody willing to trade me a gaming PC for it, because I'm gonna trade this and my I got a MetaQuest 2 VR headset. I'm gonna trade my laptop and my VR headset for a gaming PC.
Nice.
Or like something legitimate.
That'll work. No, that's not really either. I just had a freaking case that had ammo in it. I don't know what I fucking did with it.
Oh, me and Awesome died yesterday.
Yeah, he told me about that.
I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday or today. Earlier today? Yesterday? I don't fucking remember. My days are all fucked up.
Yeah.
But I had a bunch of ammo and shit on me, and when I died, he got as much of them off my body as he could, but for some reason all my ammo despawned with my body. I wasn't there back fast enough, so stuff had started disappearing.
Oh man, that's
It wasn't it wasn't either of our fault. I mean, it was kind of my fault. I was starting to head that way, and then I got myself fucking killed again like a dumbass, and had to go back from somewhere else, even further away. If it wasn't for him finding a car, I would have never made it back in time to get to all the other shit that we managed to get back.
Yeah, I think that the despawn rate on this stuff should be a little longer.
Certain items have sooner, they all have different timers for their despawns, which you can change in the code, but if he's running vanilla, he obviously doesn't fuck with the code at all.
Yeah. Might reach out to him just to see what his deal is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm going to be setting one up probably Monday.
Okay.
Monday's payday for us. So Monday.
Right on.
And I'm going to be looking for people to help me run it, like admins.
Oh yeah, I mean, if my PC will be able can do it, I'll help.
Oh, I can do it from my
Friend in need is
phone.
a
That's
friend
how,
indeed, right?
you know, and I can set it. I have a bunch of like side emails, like fucking throwaway emails. I can set it up on one of those. That way it doesn't, because like I have my main email, obviously, but then I have like 10 other emails that are just, oh, I need this to do some stupid shit, talk shit on somebody, and then delete the account.
Oh yeah.
Dickhead stuff. There's a reason I play DayZ. On average, has the most aggressive, disrespectful player base in any game in gaming history. Did you know that?
Really? I would argue
They are
that
the
Black Ops.
they. You would think Black Ops, but because of Black Ops bans and things like that, people are falling out on the the shit talking in Call of Duty.
Oh right.
You can get banned for saying something as stupid as something as small as calling somebody stupid now. You can get chat banned for fucking weeks.
That's crazy.
Calling somebody a noob, like I can't even call a motherfucker a noob.
Yeah, that's
Call it DayZ though. Their creators have said in an interview when they were asked why don't they do anything when players report disrespectful behavior, cheating, and things like that. They said, because we don't give a fuck. We want the players to be able to play however the fuck they want. And if you don't like it, find something else to play.
Exactly. Yeah, you can try and cancel me all you want to. I don't really care.
DayZ don't give a fuck. They will not block you. They will not kick you. They will not ban you. They don't even have a system in place to do that if necessary. They said they don't care. If you don't like the way people talk to you in the game, go the fuck outside and pet some grass.
Yeah, right. Because that's all you're gonna need.
They don't care. They still have hella fan base too. They've held #1 most realistic, hardest survival game for the last 7 years running.
Wow,
which is saying something.
that's impressive. I mean, by any standard.
The only thing that comes close is Minecraft stands at #2, which has more sales, but Minecraft's player base is just like it's constantly fluctuating in and out really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get waves of groups of people coming in as new generations come in, but then they fall out. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what they say, Minecraft is like the kids' version of a survival game.
Right.
It's fun, but it's not really challenging, not to a real gamer.
No, definitely. Yeah, especially somebody that's kind of,
And then you've got games like DayZ,
Like
where on an
Fortune.
official server, the average person only survives maybe 2 weeks in game, like 2 weeks real life, before having to before getting killed or something like that.
I think I was on before they rebooted the whole game, which they did, I don't know, a few months ago. I think I had my guy alive for like 5 days or some weird number like that. It was high. It's not as high as this guy. This guy has kept he's been alive the longest out of all the characters that I've played. But this other guy, before they
On
rebooted
PvP
everything,
servers and official servers, I think my record is 10 days.
Really?
10 days. But I'm really good at getting somewhere quickly. So like I still had I've been killed and went back to my base and still had loot and shit. It's more
Mhm.
of a like just getting fucked up occasionally. You know what happens.
Yeah.
It's DayZ. Sometimes you get snuck on by a sniper. Sometimes you get into a PvP event with people who are a lot better than you.
Right. And I'm usually not very good at PvP situations.
And I'm
But,
vicious in this game, especially in PvP, like straight
yeah.
vicious.
Well, I
My
mean, if you
buddies always
guys
tell me I
want
should stream on like Twitch and shit like that and get paid for it. The issue is I cuss like a sailor, and you can't do that.
to, yeah, they don't really particularly care for you to do that.
Yeah, and then on top of that, I sit here and smoke weed the whole time I'm playing. How can I sit here and video? Like I'm gonna be leaning out of the camera to hit a bong and then coming back coughing with smoke rolling up my face. Like they're gonna know what the fuck's up.
Yeah. Well, at least you did it off camera.
Yeah, but there
But even
you
then, why
still
the fuck
get
does it
banned.
matter?
You can't monetize videos with cussing in it, any kind of drug paraphernalia, anything like that.
That's stupid.
And like I'd get into it, I really would, because I do some shit that most people don't do in games like this, or in
Mhm.
any game for real. But it's a lot of work and a lot of effort, and then trying to keep up enough videos that fans are gonna want to keep watching. Like I ain't got time to play video games all like that. I mean, I do, but I don't. I put a lot of hours down, but that's because I get bored and have nothing better to do.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you ain't got any extra external hobbies, playing video games is the next best thing.
I mean, I have external hobbies, but none of them that I can do in the snow.
Well, yeah, at
I
nighttime
don't
when
have a
it's dark.
snowmobile right now. I got a moped. My buddy's got mini bikes. Like
Nice.
they don't run very well in the snow,
No. No, you should be
especially
able to
not the
ride.
moped. Used to have a snowmobile. I'm into the motors and shit. I live in Union City, Pennsylvania. I don't know if you know much about the place, but it's a really small shithole town.
What's what's the name of the town?
Union City. The whole town is a mile by a mile. It's so small. Out in the middle of BFE, and there ain't shit around, shit to do. I mean, the closest place is Lake Erie, but my biggest mode of transportation is a fucking moped that doesn't have a license plate on it. Can't exactly go 3 towns over to go hang out at the peninsula and shit.
Was founded in 1800. Population 2,500 people. Yeah. So in 2024, 4,857 people.
It was originally called Union Mills, and at the rate of growth at the time period, they renamed it to Union City, and then the rate of growth stopped, and it didn't end up big. It's not even big enough to be considered a town. It's technically a borough or a village. It's so small.
Wow. That's like Bithlo for us. Although Bithlo is like the super rednecky-ish part of like my area. But it's like right next to Christmas. Um, oh my god. Okay. How did I get wet? Oh, I was staying outside. That's right. It would take me 16 and a half hours to drive there. If I avoid highways and tolls, double that. I would say double that. Yeah. Maybe 1.5 times.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I like to, whenever somebody tells me where, like an area, I want to see how long it would take me to ride there or drive there. And it's 16 and a half hours normal. But if I rode the motorcycle, I want to take back roads instead of highways and tolls, which always ends up taking
Yeah.
way longer.
Highway riding's no fun on a bike unless you're on like a really fast sports bike where you're just yeeting that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, mine's an R6, so I can get up to 150.
Not bad.
Yeah, I can't. Well, I mean, I can't
At,
sustain 150 forever. You know, I probably would
grew
get.
up
I normally
riding on a
get
Gold
120
Wing.
miles out of a tank, but
I grew up riding on
150 's
on a
not
Gold
bad.
Wing. My stepdad had a '86 Gold Wing with full dress, heavy fucking bike, the 1100 series.
Oh yeah, those are the Cadillac of fucking motorcycles, bud.
Yeah, he a couple of years before he passed away, he hit a deer on it. He had well, I can't really say he hit a deer on it. The bike hit the deer. He hit the
Yeah.
pavement.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
He bailed the
23 and a
bike,
half
like
hours.
he come around a bend doing like 85, seen the deer, bailed the bike, let the bike take the deer and hit the fucking road, put it like a quarter-sized hole in his knee. And if it hadn't been, he was wearing Can-Am riding gear with like the plates and shit. If it
Yeah.
hadn't been for that riding gear, it probably would have killed him.
Wow.
He had
Yeah, I
like
don't.
plated vest, plated pants, helmet, all that shit made by Can-Am, like their high-end sports bike riding equipment.
Mhm.
Because he originally had he said he had a Yamaha is what he had learned how to ride on, a sports bike. So he had this like really nice racing style riding gear, but he drove a Goldwing because, you know, he got it for like, I think he said he paid $1,000 for it. It was a nice bike though. All black dress. He had the leather saddlebag, the black leather saddlebags for it, and the hard fiberglass saddlebags. He had the radio dress, and then he had like just the windscreen. Like he had the full dress and all the shit to make it the like the half dress and the bare dress if you wanted to. Then he passed away a few years later, and the bike sat behind my house with a tarp over it for probably 5 years before I sold it to his cousin. Because I figure at least his cousin will get it fixed and ride it again. I won't ride that bike scares the fuck out of me. I'm only maybe 165 pounds soaking wet. You put me on a 1,000cc bike that big, and that fucking thing, it's like I'm not even there. That bike
Oh
rides
yeah.
me. I don't ride that bike.
No, definitely. And if you respect it and you're scared of it every time, it'll never kill you because you'll respect it.
Yeah, his cousin has it now. We go out riding occasionally. He has 2 or 3 bikes now, including that one. He's got the Goldwing, and then he's got his Harley, and then he's got a Yamaha. It's not a sports bike; it's more of a cruiser, but it's like it ain't got no dress on it. It's just like a bare bones Yamaha, and that's the one that I usually ride. It's like a 650.
Yeah.
I actually just picked up a new riding helmet. I got it on fucking Black Friday sale.
Nice.
$100 and some helmet I got for $60. It's got purple, the Cardinals logo on it, like the baseball team in purple. I'm not a Cardinals fan, but I like the way the design looked.
Yeah.
And then it's got the button to release the front face mask, where the whole front mask, including the mouth guard, lifts up to turn it into more of like a
Oh,
an
it's a
older
three-quarter?
bike helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it flips up. It drops down into a full mask. I can take off the clear visor, and then it's got the shaded visor to make it look more like a flight helmet. And then the front lip, like the front part of it, lifts up, and then I can also remove that, and it makes it look more like that old school riding helmet without the face guard, like the old bubble helmets.
Oh,
Pretty
okay.
nice
I've
done
got a
though.
full. I got a. I don't have the one that like splits and shit. Mine. I think I paid like $130 for it or $200 for it from the dealership, and it's.
I got mine off of
AC.
Amazon.
I can't
That's
even
what mine
get
is.
parts for it. Oh really?
Yep.
Hmm.
Same brand. Amazon. That's where you get the parts for it. Amazon.
Oh. Okay.
They're the Amazon is their new distributor. So you got to go if you're getting it from a dealership. The dealership is getting it from Amazon. That's the only place you can get them from.
And that's why they're so damn expensive. Yeah. Ah, okay. Good. The dealership I got my bike from is now closed anyway, so I don't really care.
But yeah, they sell that
it's always
brand on
fun to
it.
see how people break, like break shit up, and
Right.
cost money and make things more expensive than they have to be.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much Amazon, most of Amazon's vendors are actual people. They're not even stores. They're people going through places like Printify and Shopify and shit like that. I think. Oh, it does let me. This is the helmet. You can look at your screen. And then it's got the full. But $60 isn't bad for that. Comes with the helmet bag and everything. It's got the quick release strap. But yeah, Amazon's taken over. It's the biggest fucking shipping business in the world right now. Remember, did you guys hear about that shit where they said the internet shut down for like a fucking half a day? The reason what that was Amazon servers shut down. That's 75% of the websites currently existing on the internet run through Amazon servers. 75% of the internet is run by Amazon, for fuck's sakes. So it really wasn't the internet shut down, Amazon went down. And if Amazon goes down, 75% of every website you can access on the internet goes down with it. At least legitimate websites. You obviously can't count the dark web because they can't keep track of those sites. But 75% of registered website went down that way because Amazon servers went down. Amazon rules the fucking world. Jeff Bezos is so rich that he could give every person on the planet $1 million and still be a trillionaire.
Well, he's worth that much money, but he doesn't really have that much money.
Yeah, a lot of
A
it's
lot of
obviously
Billy-
like
Yeah.
a lot of
Maybe
it's in like
liquidated
stable
shit.
assets and such. But if he sold off all of his assets and took just the straight cash, that man could literally give every person every person on the planet $1 million and still be a trillionaire.
Yeah, that's insane. Why the fuck do you need that much money?
Like, you know why he's building a
Because I
rocket ship to
can.
space, right? Literally. That's his entire method for everything. They asked him why he wanted to build his own rocket ship and go to space. He said, because I fucking can afford to do it. Why not? Like, that kind of mentality with the richest person on the planet.
He could pay for us to go to Mars and still have
That
money.
man is so rich and has control over his company, has control over so much of the world that he could become a new world ruler on the snap of a finger if he wanted to.
Yep.
There's a lot of power with having that much money and that much control. I mean, 75% of the internet runs through his own servers. No, because it's all about the money for those motherfuckers. It's all about being able to say, I'm the richest person on the planet. I'm worth the most money out of any person on the planet. That's all it is. It's a title. That's all the fuck they're ever after. A bunch of greedy, money-hungry fuckers.
Yeah.
I grew up poor, and like I make good money when I do work. But I'm a very giving person because I grew up poor. Like, my buddy just hit me up and was like, hey, I'm thinking about getting a dab rig and shit. What would you recommend? I was like, I got a bong right here. You can have that shit. I paid like $60 for this bong. But I don't give a fuck. It's just a bong. It's not like I can't get another one. You know, it's not like I'll never smoke out of it again. It's a friend of mine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we grow the more we help each other. The only way we can get better is if we're helping each other instead of divided
Yeah,
apart.
we live in a world where helping people is becoming a non-norm thing to do. And that's just going to make things worse, not better. Like, think about it back in we'll say the 80s, right? You seen a homeless dude sitting on the side of the road in the 80s. You know what they did? They gave him fucking money. They bought him food. Now people only do it to make fucking get views on Instagram and shit, and TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's all
Yeah.
about the popularity. It's not about the actual. I mean, I was always taught that if you're going to give something in charity, you shouldn't need recognition for doing so. You should just do it whether people are watching or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, do it too.
It's not
because you
about
enjoy it, not
getting
because-
recognition for it. It's about doing it out of the goodness of your heart.
Yeah. Because everybody,
But I was-
not everybody is capable of being as awesome as you are. You know what I mean? Not everybody's capable of.
I'm not a great person. I'm not at all going to put it that way, but I've done a lot of really shady shit in my life, and at a certain point, I realized I needed to make a change, and that there's a lot of amends that I need to make up for, and it changed how I behave as a person.
Well, I mean, you learn. That's the point, right? If you stayed the way you were, what you did in the
I'd be
past
dead.
is what you did in the past.
If I stayed the way I was, I'd be dead. God,
A
honestly.
lot of the taking the nefarious routes puts you in that category. Yeah.
It's the drug use alone would have killed me, let alone the people that I was screwing over in the process. Were not the friendliest type of people.
No, people, they're greedy. They're selfish. They're
But at one point in my
self-centered.
life, I was addicted to methamphetamines and literally would do anything for a drug.